question for Megan Rapinoe. What do you want kids to remember you by?
Kids?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Just to be yourself and believe in yourself all the time. I think that's the most important thing. We're all unique individuals with our own special something, so let that shine. You can give him a mic. Thank you, Macy.
Alright, next we have Jacob.
Hi guys, thanks for taking time to chat with us. This is for anyone free to answer, but with Megan being the first one to go from C3 OGs, does she have to pay into some sort of retirement fund? That last person retired gets to collect the winnings?
Oh. Well,
Sorry, I'm sorry, yeah. All right.
She's paid in for it, I'm gonna say it.
All right, I'll start paying in.
I can do that.
Yeah. Oh, well, enjoy it.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
see the fruits.
We haven't really thought of that, Jacob, but now you make a valid point, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe we should,
WSL's got a 401k, I'm not sure they're matching, but.
you know,
Something you guys should think
now.
about.
Yeah, I'll match your guys'.
Yeah.
You're good.
So this question is also for Megan. So after the conclusion of the playoffs and the overall season, what is next for Megan Rapinoe?
Would you like to know? I mean, a little rest, of course, but, I mean, I think a lot of the same, to be honest. I have an amazing partnership with Nike that I feel like we're just getting started on. Sue and I have an amazing production company that we can't wait to really get into. I mean, I've been saying I'm gonna be a part of, this next phase of women's sports, not just soccer, hopefully, but even beyond that. I feel like, not just me, but so many players in this generation have been such a huge part of like building the foundation and sort of the beginning stages of what is a really exciting time in women's sports and definitely in the NWSL. So I am not gonna miss out on the fruits of that labor and like just disappear and not be a part of it. I think I have so much to offer and just the way that we can all speak to it so clearly and so intimately. It's obviously something we've done for a very long time, but I'm really looking forward to being sort of one of the business architects in this next phase.
This is for, it would be nice if the three of y'all could individually answer. I just wanted to know a little bit about the actual soccer today. Not being able to get a bowl or clinch the playoffs. Was it the emotion of the day or what kind of was difficult today?
I'll go. I think, honestly, I don't think the emotion of the day kind of hurt us, if that makes sense. In fact, the opposite. I think the first 45 minutes I thought we played some really good football. We were dangerous, gone to the final third. And I just think it's just that last little final third bit of quality where a cross connects with a run and it goes in. I think that's not been our favourite thing this entire season. Scoring goals has been difficult for us, and I think that was the same for us today. But I do not think that. Obviously, everyone knew what was happening today with Pino, but everyone is so proud of her that it's not. We still know that she's going to show up for us on the field, even though the entirety of the city and women's soccer was here just to watch her, right? And, we're not worried about whether the moment is too much for her. There's no moment that is too big for Megan, and so, no, I don't think that it affected us at all. It was just one of those games where we pushed and we pushed and we pushed and we just couldn't get a goal. And it's something that we have to take forward into our very last game because we really do. We're going to have to win next week, and if we can improve on today's performances, I'm not really that worried about that.
This is my turn.
Gotta start with the sunglasses, if there's anything specific about them, or you don't like the lights, they're too bright in here. Nothing? Just gonna
They
start.
say
Pinot on
I
it, so I
think it's
grabbed
a
it
nod
there.
to my extensive sunglass collection.
Yes, there we go.
Specifically.
Just wanted to check. And I wanna ask this question to all of you, but to Megan first, cause you aren't often lost for words, and today you said you were. What does this moment, the crowd and the love today mean to you, and then also to you, Jess and Lou as well?
Yeah, it is hard to put into words. Spending so much of my life here and such, an important part of my life here in just this one club with these people, to see, I didn't even see all that was happening today. There was so much going on, but to see the way that the city showed up and to, express that, I guess, gratitude or love towards me is really special. It's really overwhelming. I don't really know. It's like I know that I'm a well-liked figure and an important person in this game. I'm not trying to minimize that or trying to play too humble. I do know my impact, but it's one thing to know it and then the thing to really feel it and see some of the signs and see pink wigs and just see what that means to people. So it's hard to put just like this kind of deep sense of gratitude and joy and thankfulness for being able to have a moment like this into words. I think that's kind of the hardest part, is like, who do you thank? Literally everybody. I can, look out in front of me. There was, like 100 people, friends, family, former teammates, people that I work with, people that I love very much. So, it's like either talk for like 5 minutes or like, 105 minutes. So I tried to keep it at 5 today.
Yeah, I mean, this is, honestly, we've known for a while, and this month's been hard. I text him probably every day that, there's a moment you think about, or there's an instance that happens in training locker room, and you're just like, that's probably never gonna happen again. These are like really special moments, and I don't think we ever took it for granted our 11 years here, like one bit. Like that's what's really, I think that's how Pinot lives, right? She lives in those joys, she lives for those moments, and she really like pushes us to also do that. I think it's undeniable, like her positive impact that she's had on the city. Like, I mean, we've been playing all year and we get 35 today. Like that is specifically for this one. Our club, I mean, our foundation is because of her. We've built everything around her, so, I mean, this is the first time like we've seen a retirement like this, so everything's really new and we're going through it. I think it's been truly incredible. Like I'm in awe. Like she says, she knows where she stands in the world, but it's still like really special to like take these moments in and just be like, holy cow. I mean, 2013, he said that this was gonna happen today, I'd just be like, what? Like truly what? So, to see how far everything's coming, that's a big part of, because of her. And I think like you deserve everything, and I think hopefully you felt that today and love today. It's important.
Sorry, back here. I'm wondering if the final result kind of put a damper on the day, or if you feel that like the celebration is still kind of holding strong.
What?
Sorry, did the final result kind of put a damper on things, or do you still feel like things like the celebration of Pinot is still strong in the building today?
I think it's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think we played well even today, so that like also helps, but.
Don't say we don't care about the season or results,
Yeah.
okay? But no, we didn't.
But yeah, today was just bigger than soccer at the end of the day, and we wanna be present in those moments, and honestly, it was
I
really
think
wonderful.
too, it's helpful that, we're not out of the playoffs yet. We still have another game and so on our hands, and so, from that perspective, it's like, okay, would a win be better? Yes. But are we still alive? Yes.
Keep it
And is
interesting.
celebrating Megan probably equally as important as staying in the playoffs? Yes.
Yes.
And so, yeah, we don't.
The three of you are being called the OGs, and you're out there playing 90 minutes in a scrappy game on short rest. Can you comment on how that's like potentially a leadership by example, and what kind of legacy you're like hoping to leave for those younger teammates that are on the pitch with you, like Dickie and all that?
Probably in the back.
Have your glasses on?
Yeah. I think we, you know, we have to show up. You know, that it's really a non-negotiable, and we will work and communicate and sometimes scream to pull us through in these moments, right? And okay, like I said, we didn't get the win today, but there's a lot of stuff today in our group specifically that I've been missing a little bit. We've been lacking in certain areas, and I felt like today was the opposite of that. And I'm not talking about a football perspective, I'm talking about togetherness, communication, work rate, working for each other, just doing what we've always done. This season has been so weird, it's been so stop-start, so up and down, injuries left, right and center, and so it's important that we show up, and specifically in these moments. And I felt like, you know, I question sometimes how it is for Meg right now to have everything and try to enjoy it, but also try and go on that field and perform, you know, whilst knowing that everyone is here just to watch you play. And also, we're still a team that needs her to play and to perform at a high level, and she does. She's about to retire from one of the best careers I've ever seen, and she still shows up today trying to drag us through these games. And it epitomizes who we are to this group, and how I think lucky people are to be able to watch this and feel it and see it, you know. And she still does it for us, and we do it for the group, and that's our job, right? And I think that today really, I think, epitomized that more so than anything.
We'll take one more from Jacob.
Megan, you're so well known for making the conditions for the current generation of women's pro soccer players better, but the number of kids that were here today who said that you inspire them to play soccer, you inspire them to live authentically. I guess, how special is it to know that your impact is not just confined in one generation, and that it's, you know, spanned across many generations?
Yeah, I mean, that's what matters. That's what like really matters. Of course, we love playing, and you know, we want to make the league better in every way that we possibly can. But it's a game at the end of the day, and it's something that we get to use to do what I feel like the point of life is to use what you have to better yourself and make people better around you, and to, you know, leave things in a better place than where you found them. So to me, that's like the whole point. I think that's what I take the most pride in, you know, throughout my entire career. And it's definitely not lost on me seeing, you know, little kids in the stands, seeing families, seeing people. It's so much different than it was when we all, you know, started playing. So that to me is really special. Yeah, that's been the most special part of my career, I think, is just to see, not just me, but I think, you know, this group, you know, and I think just specifically in the NWSL, the players taking on so much, and having to deal with so much, and just like the beautiful perseverance that we have to, you know, drag ourselves and this league to so much higher ground in such a beautiful place, that we feel like, you know, now it's like, wow, this league really has an opportunity to grow and to thrive and to reach its potential, and for players to be able to do that themselves and in turn continue to inspire the next generation, inspire people. You know, it's not just kids too. I feel like I hear that from, you know, adults and everybody alike. So yeah, that to me is like the whole point of life for me, is to make things better and to use whatever you have to do that. And you know, seeing the fans tonight and just seeing the, you know, the different signs of the pride flags, or people just, you know, getting to be themselves through this game, just as I have, you know, I've done, you know, sort of the same thing, lived out so many things through this vehicle. So to be able to see that, you know, around and see how much things have changed, I think that's a big part of the piece that I have, kind of just walking away from the game, is how beautiful that has been.
Okay, thanks everyone. Thank you, Dodi.
Thanks, guys.